This is Education West, and we are going to talk about allusions. Now, allusions is just a reference to something that exists outside of the text. And this could be cultural, historical, literary, mythological, religious, or even art. And that's just naming a few. That's not even all of them. So let's go ahead and take a look at an example poem, The Cry of the Children by Elizabeth Barrett Browning. Stanza 1. Do you hear the children weeping, O my brothers? The sorrow comes with years. They are leaning their young heads against their mothers, and that cannot stop their tears. The young lambs are bleating in the meadows. The young birds are chirping in the nests. The young fawns are playing in the shadows. The young flowers are blooming towards the west. But the young children, O my brothers, they are weeping bitterly. They are weeping in the playtime of the others, in the country of the free. Let's say I was to annotate this or take notes in the margins. I would want to take a look at this box here. We have young lambs, birds, fawns, flowers. We are in the meadows, the nests, shadows. You can picture being outside. This is a reference to nature. Nature is able to be free, yet the children are forced to work. Let's go ahead and do another one. Stanza 2. Do you question the young children in the sorrow, why their tears are falling so? The old man may weep for his tomorrow, which is lost and long ago. The old tree is leafless in the forest. The old year is ending in the frost. The old wound, if stricken, is the sorest. The old hope is hardest to be lost. But the young children, oh my brothers, do you ask them why they stand, weeping sore before the bosom of their mothers in our happy fatherland? If I was to annotate this, I noticed these two lines. The old man may weep for his tomorrow, which is lost and long ago. This is alluding to society, the conditions people are forced to live in. But what about this line? Do you question the children's... But what about this line? But what about these first two lines? Do you question the young children in the sorrow, why their tears are falling so? Pause the video and write down what you think it's alluding to. It's not directly stated biblically, but there are references of the innocent suffering inside of the Bible. So indirectly, it is referencing religiously. Now, what about these two lines? The old tree is leafless in the forest. The old year is ending in the frost. Go ahead and pause the video and write down your thoughts on what you think this is alluding to. This is a lot more of nature. Nature can rest, die naturally, while humans in society cannot. So here's the third stanza. They look up with their pale and sunken faces, and their looks are sad to see. For the man's grief's aberrant draws and presses down the cheeks of infancy. Your old earth, they say, is very dreary. Our young feet, they say, are very weak. Few paces have we taken, yet are weary. Our grave rest is very far to seek. Ask the old why they weep, and not the children, for the outside earth is cold, and we young ones stand without, and are bewildering, and the graves are for the old. What do you think are the allusions taking place here? This I want you to try on your own.